What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Phil, that's Sam, and we've got more AC/DC coming on the channel today, and that is never a bad sign.
No, and today we are back at live Riverplate performance, which has been very interesting and lots of energy coming from that performance.
Buenos Aires, Argentina,
Yes.
2009, and they had 200,000 people at this event. We've done a few of these concert videos now.
And I think every time we're like, the crowd is crazy.
The last one, it really reminded me of how crazy the crowd was. Because the first couple of ones, it's like, wow, seeing AC/DC perform live. And then as you get more affiliated with the environment, you get to see other little details in there. And I was just blown away by how much jumping was going on.
The sea of people just all in unison, like it's just so locked in. It was crazy.
On the Richter scale, what the seismic activity would have been. And it's like I said, 200,000 people are there, so that's why.
Yeah.
And this is later in their career, much later in their career that they're doing this stuff, which is mind-blowing. And we're coming to this one, AC/DC, Let There Be Rock, because of what?
A request from Richard.
We got Richie C from NYC who is requesting Let There Be Rock live, and we have done the studio version of this with Bon.
Yeah.
And
the music video, actually, that one was cool.
Yeah, and that one I believe is from 1977, and the album is of the same name, Let There Be Rock. So this is much later, different frontman and Brian Johnson, and he's obviously held his own in the group, but also these performances. You know, he's a stage performer as well. So AC/DC, the legendary AC/DC. This one's a long one, 18 minutes.
Apparently, there's a little bit of an epic guitar solo in here we're looking forward to.
That's what Richie was saying. So without further ado, let's get into Let There Be Rock live at Riverplate, December 2009. Having a puff.
Guy's just smoking his cigarette, drumming out. So many people.
Back in 1955, man didn't know about the rock and roll show and all that jive. The white man had the smalls, the black man had the blues, but no one knew what they was gonna do. But Tchaikovsky had the news, just let there be light, and it was late. Let there be sound, and it was sound. Let there be drums out, and it was drums. Let there be guitar, baby, and it was guitar. Baby, let there be rock, yeah, yeah. Let there be rock and roll all over you. Here we go.
It's already getting spicy in here.
And it came to pass, the rock and roll was born, and all across the land, every rockin' band throwing another stone. And the guitar man got famous, the businessman got rich, and then everybody was a superstar with a 7-inch, and there were 15 million fingers learning how to play it, and you could hear the fingers picking. And this is what they had to say. They said light, sound, drums, guitar. Baby, let it be rock. Yeah, yeah. Let it be rockin' round all over you. Everybody. good and the music was loud.
People.
Man, a singer turned and he said to the crowd, let me rock, yeah, yeah. Let me
Shots,
rock and
man.
roll.
All right, I'm gonna pause it here, rewind a little bit. I just want to make mention of these shots here, right? We've said, you know, it's mind blowing seeing the crowd, but you look at Brian and he just looks so small in the settings.
In this like sea of people.
Sea of people, and everybody there is just like jamming out
I
so
know.
hard,
Yeah.
nonstop. Every single video that we see from them, everybody
Yeah, the whole
is amped
floor
up.
is just like, it's like a giant mosh pit.
Like literally, their name AC/DC is energy, and that's what everybody
what the
brings to
crowd
their
is.
concerts. That's what they bring to their performance.
Yeah.
The stage is so epic as well. There was another shot in here. I don't know if I'll be able to get it on the there like that. Look how big. Like it looks like a guitar. You know, the head of a guitar
Yeah,
as well
yeah.
at the end there.
And they have like the whole runway there, which is cool.
Yeah, and it's huge though. You look at the size of him.
I know,
and the
he looks
band,
like a
and
tiny
look at
little
it.
ant.
But they have to, because they, you know, when he wants to go out in the middle and perform, and who knows, maybe we'll get to see Angus go out there and do his
Yeah.
solo, which would be epic. But it's just massive, and you really feel that energy when Angus gets into
Oh, for
the
sure.
riffs, and you know,
Yeah.
just those little segments where they're allowing him to take hold.
Shuffling across the stage.
Just so much fire.
Let me rock and roll.
Here he goes. Slowly making that walk.
Making his way out there.
It's just him. All the lights are off. It's just him. Center stage.
He made it.
Deserved. Look at that.
One hand.
He's got electricity running through his veins. This is crazy. The drummer is snapping too. Don't forget that rhythm section.
The stamina this guy has is insane.
crushing it. One hand. Oh, they're lifting up too.
Levitating.
Wow. We're not done yet.
Just like body slammed himself down.
That's crazy. Sorry, guys. I know Cardinal Sin. I'm doing it. Deal with it. I just wanted to make mention that we saw, I think he does that in the music video too, right? In the Let There Be Rock music video, he's on the floor playing and spinning around on the floor there and having, fun. So it's really, really cool that they implemented this into the live performance. But how wild is this? I mean, we made mention in the last pause, what are they going to do with that stage? And then they literally give Angus center stage.
Yeah, and elevate him up into the air.
Yeah, and obviously he's shredding, using one hand, laying on his back.
I know, trying all these tricks. He's like one hand over the head,
Doing
on his
everything.
back, spinning. And you obviously didn't hear me over the music, but I said this guy's endurance is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Like, he does not stop moving around.
So much energy, and it's like you'd think after this performance he would be toast, but I assume he's going to be playing afterwards.
Yeah.
And even, endurance, you mentioned, not to overlook the drums, right? Having to keep that up all this time.
Yeah, fair. The other guys are kind of like getting a little bit of a break, but it's like mostly like Brian Johnson's getting a vocal break. But
I don't know if maybe they looped it, and because you can't see anybody playing at this point, they had dimmed the lights and had him on center stage, rightly so.
True.
He deserves it. But I was just saying, in light of that, to keep that rhythm up the whole time for him to play with.
Yeah.
But wild performance.
But not even just the playing, right? Like, you'll see a lot of people do an extended guitar solo and they're just standing in one spot, playing with their arms and like maybe leaning
He's
on.
jumping
He's
around
like
and
jumping up and down and side to side.
I need whatever
like,
he's
literally
taking.
like this the whole
As
time.
long as it's legal, I need whatever he's taking because I need that energy that Angus has. Anyways, let's get back to it. All right, we're done.
He's like,
That's it.
bye.
Now he runs back. After doing all that, he runs back. And is playing. Yeah, it looks like the drummer was playing the whole time. His facial expression. guy is crazy, man. Yeah, your mind is blown, like mine.
Here we
Got
go
another
again.
one?
He's like, I'm not done yet.
This guy is crazy. Jeez. Just one hand. Expert level. He's the maestro, man.
He's like, psych, I'm still not done yet.
We got the maestro here. All
Yeah,
he needs is
he's
a
just
guitar.
having so much fun with like the crowd work, like, you know, back and forth, getting them involved.
So engaging, and it's crazy. I mean, my mind is blown, obviously, to just see how long he's been doing this for. But how entertaining it is, as you're saying. Like, it's just him with his guitar.
I know.
Right? No microphone, no lyrics,
No.
nothing. Just him, the crowd, and his guitar. And it's just, you know, magnificent. It's just full of energy.
Yeah, and he just keeps playing and stopping and being like, psych, I'm not done yet.
Yeah, I think the crowd was like, oh, that was great. That was great. That was awesome.
And they're like, more?
But we're not done yet. And you just I saw a couple of glimpses of Brian standing there just watching, you know, just seeing like how that would feel, you know, as from his perspective, even like he's normally the front man.
Yeah, now he gets
right?
to like sit back and watch.
Well, yeah, but he sits back and watches and appreciates, gets to appreciate, because normally you got to be the person providing the show.
Yeah.
Then he gets to just sit back and watch for, you know, 5 minutes, or how long this has been going on for, I guess like 7 minutes now.
Yeah.
Just, you know, sit back and watch the crowd interact and you know, like I said, we got Angus being the maestro of who he is, and he's an entertainer in himself, right?
Yeah.
But doesn't need a microphone.
Well, another thing to not be overlooked as well is that when we were reading about this initially, like they did a 3-day concert. So
Yes.
he did this for 3 days straight.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Crazy.
I don't know if it would have been like different songs each day.
No,
right?
I mean, he just has to like perform for 3 days.
Right.
Like the stamina and like energy you need to be able to have this high level of like intensity on stage for 3 days.
Yeah,
Because this is like he's always at this level, right? Like he's
Yes.
always like high energy.
100%.
So it's just like, it's
I don't know
so
how he
impressive.
doesn't get a hand cramp. And
I know.
like he's
Or
got
calf cramp from like jumping up and down.
must be taking his potassium. Anyways, let's finish her up.
A little wiggle.
as he's playing every time. I can't hear you, Sam. Light show and everything. Wild. Listen to that echo. Crazy.
So many people.
Insane. Unbelievable.
Now he's running away.
Just running down the stairs and everything. Unreal.
Nice pat on the back.
This is shit.
I wonder if maybe that was like the end of the show.
That's what it
and
sounded like,
That's
yeah.
why it was like this grand finale.
Yeah. What a grand finale it was.
Ellie, I was thinking like, is this poor guy gonna be expected to go into a next song right after this?
Yeah. What a way to end the show.
At least he got some rest after that.
Yeah, I would be passing out for days after that performance. Like I said, this guy's running up the stairs, running down the stairs, running down the runway.
He's so impressive.
And he just keeps the rhythm with his foot. You just
I need
see
his
him
cardio regimen.
Huh?
I need his cardio regimen.
That was his cardio regimen. That's what he does. He plays all the time, and he's become elite level. And it's funny because I remember a few videos back, I was saying as we got exposed to Angus's guitar work a little bit more, feeling like he was underrated.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Right. I said at that time, I was like, we've listened to a lot of guitar players, and I know there's a lot of renowned players, but I hadn't heard Angus's name come up all that often in terms of the greats of all time. And I felt like at that time, I was like, yeah, maybe we should be considering throwing him in there as well. And after watching this, I'm like, you have to. You have to. There's there's not many people on the planet that could ever have done what he just did.
No, and I think something that we've not even mentioned is the fact that this is in 2009. So this is well after they were
past
in
his
their
prime,
yeah,
we'll say.
exactly, right? So it's just if he could still do this then with that endurance and that level of skill and just being able to even put all that together, because that's not in the original, right? So he would have had to compose all of that extra or just freestyle and have that in his head, right? So
yeah, I mean, some of it did seem like he was just playing to the crowd and going
fun.
with it, and that is even more of a talent to be able to improvise on the spot. But
you can tell he loves what he does, that's for sure.
Yeah, he is fantastic, and Let There Be Rock Live was fantastic at Riverplate in 2009. Hopefully you guys enjoyed checking this out with us. If you did, you know what to do now. You got to hit that like button before you go. Leave us a comment. Give us insights onto this performance. Give us insights on Angus. Give us insights as to where you think he stands in terms of all-time greats.
Yeah.
And we always appreciate those insights. Our channel has grown tremendously over the past couple of years, and it's all thanks to you guys with your great insights, your support, your likes, your contributions, as Richie has given us on this one.
Yes,
so
thanks again.
Thank you so much for the support. Have a great day. We'll see you on our next one.
Thanks for watching, guys.